my goodness. I feel like I ran a marathon. Oh, I hope we don't lose our connection. If we do, we'll start another one. But it's so good to see everybody. I see Lucy and Linus. I see Louise. Hi, Louise. I see Achu. I see Sue. 6 Falcon Sue. Hi, Sue. Ria. Veggie. Neo. Goja. Hi, it's so nice to see everybody. And there's Parrot Playhouse in the comment. I commented earlier. But, oh, Victoria, what are you doing? What did you just do? Do you see that? The queen has been busy. What's Jessie chewing over there? Jessie's working on one of these. Is that good? Working on one of these natural foraging pods. He's enjoying them. Are you having fun? You want to say hi to everybody? Want to say hi? Yeah, you want to say hi? Oh, you're so handsome. And then there's the Puff Man in the back. And Baby's somewhere in there with him. They're probably going to stay in because Puff Man is a little bit spicy, hormonal. So when he's out, I like to give him one-on-one. Give him plenty of attention to keep him out of trouble. And Jessie's going to be chewing up stuff. But here's the queen. Oh, there she is. There she is. Hi. Hi, Ria. You know what? Let's put Jessie in charge. I'm going to go grab Thomas. There's Jessie. Okay, I'm going to go grab Thomas really quick because he wants to say hi. Come here. Come on, Mr. Wendell. Oh, he's like so excited. You want to say hi? You want to say hi, everyone? Hello. Oh, Jessie's laughing. Hi. Yay! We haven't seen them for so long, huh? Did you miss everybody? Huh? Bueno, yes, it's funny that they're here. Isn't this funny, Jessie? So Thomas, bueno, have you been a good boy? Oh, Victoria's chewing on the chair again. Hold on. So let's see how we're gonna do this because sometimes Thomas gets nervous with Jessie. So let's just see how this goes. I might get bit, but I want to get Victoria up so she'll stop chewing on the chair. The queen is decorating things with that beak. There she is. Jessie's laughing. Everybody's like, Thomas, hi, Wendy. Because I thought my phone was not working the past few days. Now it is. That's awesome, Mother Dove Green River. Just in time. Hi, Ria. So Ria says, hi, Parrot Playhouse. I love your content and all you do for the parrot community. Currently watching with my son, Conyer, an umbrella cockatoo, who is also demanding attention from me, Lo. Oh my goodness. I bet they're like getting excited too as they hear my birds getting excited, right? I know. Are you gonna be tossing things the whole time? Huh? Gonna be throwing things? It's so funny. My birds get excited when they watch Parrot Town. They get to see other birds. But so we've been doing good. Hey, Birgit. Hi, Birgit. It's probably like 3 o'clock or 2 o'clock in the morning in Austria. Thank you for being a moderator. My birds love you and your birds. Thank you, Nanetta. Thank you so much. Hey, Linda Parrot. Hello. Oh, Jessie's going to chew on some wood. So he's going to enjoy that wood. He's so funny. What can I say? But I'm just so excited to have all of you. And guess how Victoria is doing? She's been doing so good. Like, she's been happy. I don't know if you guys watched my Insta stories. I'll put like little clips of her and videos on Reels. Thomas might get upset because I'm getting a little too close to Jessie. And I've been putting some like cute ones with like music where she's just like showing off those legs. Yeah, showing off that little floof. Yeah, look at Oh, sorry. You're so cute. You're so cute. Yes, you are. Are you a pretty little girl? Are you Mama's pretty little girl? Huh? Are you everybody's pretty little girl? Yes, she is. Yes, she is. Oh, oh. I just love this part. I just love this part. I could have like a bad day and come home, and the way she greets me, she gets so excited when she sees me walk through the door. It's like I've been gone for weeks, you know? And then she'll like, hey, Christine's here. Hi, Christine. Christine's Chop Chop. Hey. And then she'll see me and she'll just be like, oh, just throw her body on me, and I'll give her a hug and a kiss. And then she makes like the cutest little sounds. And Jesse made a very rude sound. And that wasn't me, I swear. He makes like sounds. You'll be hearing that throughout the stream, by the way. So yeah, she's just, I love Victoria Cockatoo. I love all of you. I love all of you. There's no favorites in this bird room. Lucy, the lovebird doesn't want to take meds for his seizures. It's his time to take them, but he doesn't want to, as they haven't worked so far. Tried telling him it takes a bit of work. So Christine Wood, hold on. Here we go. She has, it's called, actually it's Christine's Chop Chop. It's called Easy Meds. And what you do is you mix a little bit in water, warm water, and then you add your meds in there, and it tastes really good. And I bet this would help Lucy take her meds. So definitely try it out. I forget how much it is on Christine's Chop Shop, but it's christineschopshop.com, and that would definitely help. It's great. All you just need is a little bit. Pretend that you're eating it, make a big deal out of it, act like, nope, there's not enough for you, it's all for me. And usually, oh yeah, if you're eating it, birds will want it. So, you know, try that out. I hope you have luck. Can you get it in Canada? Christine, can she get it in Canada? I bet you can. I bet you can. I mean, it's like an emergency for sure. So, and Christine, you guys, sometimes I don't see all the chats, but if she doesn't get back to you, she might be responding. For some reason, it might not be. Oh, here we go. Organic sweet potato powder and our nuts and spice flavor. So that's what's in it. Christine, can she get it in Canada? So yeah, so that should help. And for all of you guys that have issues with your birds not taking your meds, it's great. It's great. Okay, so what else do we got? What else can we solve out there? Elaine, Chanel Torres, I hope you feel better. Oh, yes, the birds know. Oh, somebody sick? Oh, I think someone's sick up here. And then Jamie goes, I was so worried by the title that, maybe VC took a sudden turn, but I secretly wondered if the news was she's doing amazing. Yes, she's doing amazing. She has had so much, she's just had so much personality. She's just totally come out of her shell. She has so much confidence now, this bird. And it's just so neat. And you know, she walks with confidence. She just seems really, really happy. And you know, it's because of a lot of you. But yeah, we almost lost her not that long ago. Isn't that amazing? Yes, it's amazing. With love, good vet care, good food, good vet care, how things can turn around. Do you have some? I got to get that off of you. I think another bird wiped their beak on her. So yeah, so it's so exciting. So somebody's sick up here. I want to see who's sick. I'm going to get up here. Chanel Torres. Hi, April. Got my shot yesterday, so I don't feel good. My gray hasn't left my side. Oh, I hope you feel better soon, Chanel. That sounds terrible. Hydrate. Lots of water. I'm going to have some tea. Do you see that? Flock powered. Yep. I made these. We have these at our Teespring store below. I had to make these, right? Because we talk a lot about flock power. No, you can't have that. My germs are, ugh. I put my germs on there. If you're thirsty, I'll give you a drink of something, but would you rather have a little sweet potato maybe? Mmm, delicious, huh? So that's a little sweet potato that I've blanched. So I cut it up and I put it in boiling water and just softened it a bit so it still has a lot of nutrients, loaded with vitamin A, and they absolutely love it. And then tonight for dinner they had Christine's Chop Shop, her soak and serve chop, with some quinoa, baked potato, peas, some broccoli, and it was so delicious. And this is the quinoa I use. So it's the organic tri-colored quinoa. You can buy quinoa everywhere, anywhere, online, no salt. And I cook that for 15 minutes and I add Christine's soak and serve chop that's full of dehydrated vegetables and they plump right up. And I mix some fresh in there as well and they absolutely eat it. And when Thomas came, he was a peanut eater. Oh no, he's gonna start regurgitating. He, I think, was fed nothing but peanuts, this poor bird. Yeah. So he, look at him now. He doesn't eat any seed. He definitely doesn't eat peanuts because peanuts, oh, you dropped it on Victoria. Peanuts are not good. They carry aspergillosis, which can make your birds very sick. Do you want a sweet potato? What about you, Victoria? You know, she's so cute when she eats her sweet potato. She already had a bunch, but let's see if the queen will eat some more. She's kind of like, I'm in the center. I'm not feeling too comfortable. Wait, there's another Stella in the chat. Stella, can a flock be made up of different animals, or is it that a pack clan? Where's a flock no matter your species? Oh, yeah, like we're a flock. I'm part of the flock too. I don't know if I'm the head of the flock, to be honest with you. Sometimes I think Puffy is the head. But don't let him know that. We don't need to let him know that. Oh no, you're the head. Are you the head of the flock? Of course you are. Yeah, we're the flock. We're the Parrot Playhouse flock, you guys. Okay. So Chanel, African Gray should have calcium every day. So there was a question. Cooked sweet potato, quinoa, broccoli, dark leafy greens, and almonds sparingly. Ooh, that sounds delicious, Christine. Yes, and they need sunshine, so it's good to be able to get them sunshine safely, taking them outside in a carrier, on a harness, or in an aviary that can't be attacked by hawks, right? Absolutely. So today, oh, let's see, Zeus, I need a cage for my adopted birds. Do you think a powder-coated cage is okay, or better spend the money for a stainless steel? I think a powder coated is perfect. That's what I have in here, unless you've got a bird that has a powerful beak and just chews on the bars. You know, some of these birds that I've rescued, Animal Alliance has rescued, Rocky, she had a huge problem with him. You know, he's a big cockatoo. He would just chew on the bars because he was kept in the backyard under a tarp in this tiny cage. He was belonged to a hoarder before Animal Alliance rescued him. So he was actually chipping the powder coated paint off of the cage. And Victoria used to do that as well, but she stopped once she got her surgery because she was so sick. She wasn't feeling good when I rescued her. And so Victoria Huffman did buy a stainless steel cage, but unless, whoa, ooh, hold on. I'm sorry, Victoria. You flew and I moved my knee. Are you okay? The queen flew. But unless you got a bird that's just chewing it, you should be fine with a powder coated cage, right? Yeah. That's such a good question though, isn't it? Okay, good night. Have a good night. Oh, somebody wants to ask Christina a question. Can I ask Christine Wood a question about daily maintenance for the small bird? It says as it served dried, and I've been soaking it. I am doing this right. Christine recommends not to wet it. because it has flax seeds and they will turn gummy. And flax seeds are a binder. And so, you know, if you guys are ever making birdie bread and you want to leave out eggs, because eggs, that's a lot of fat for birds. And I was just actually watching a vet conference where they were talking about, you know, it's really not a good idea to give a parrot eggs. It's just too much fat. They don't need it. Maybe for a treat. I don't give my birds eggs. My veterinarian told me not to give my birds eggs. So if you're making birdie bread and you want something to replace the egg, you can actually use flaxseed and mix it with some warm water before you pour it in there, and it gets gummy and it acts as a binder. And you can do that when you're making your own food, or a banana will do that, or applesauce will do that. But flaxseed is really good because it's great for its anti-inflammatory properties. And my veterinarian told me to give my birds flaxseed every day because it will help with the inflammation. And then Christine Wood, of course, from Christine's Chop Shop, she also has an anti-inflammatory powder as well that could be used too. So yeah, flax seeds are great. Do you guys want to see what I've been doing today? So our toy business has been taking off. I'm really excited. Our website has been changed. It looks so professional. And then at the bottom of it, it says owner Victoria Cockatoo in April. So Victoria's part owner, although she's never part of the toy making process because there's no birds allowed down there. It's a bird-free zone because I want your bird toys to not have any bird cooties, right? But right now, this is our biggest seller. It's going crazy. Like, people are just buying a lot of them, and I made 30 of them today, you guys. 30. And so it's like a foraging heaven, and that's what people are, why they're getting them for their birds that don't forage, because there's so many places you can hide treats in here. And do you see this right here? It's hard to even show you what's there. Oh, super chat. Thank you so much, Christine. Yay. Jesse's laughing about the super chat, right? Look at that. Look at the chick with the hair. Thank you so much. But right here, you see that cardboard? You see that? So you can hide pellets and different treats in there. You just got to make sure that your birds see you doing it the first time. And then like the yucca, I cut this yucca myself, you guys, and sterilize it, the whole thing. You can poke holes in there and you can add treats in there as well. So, and the finger traps, treats in there. So it is just a great toy for birds that are not interested in toys, and people are absolutely going crazy over these. And so I've just been making tons of them, which I love to. It's exciting because that means birds are enjoying them. So thank you for everybody that's been ordering parrotplayhouse.com toys. So I wanted to talk about a little bit about preparing your birds. This is not going to be a disaster video, but I want to talk about preparing your birds for certain things. I actually thought of it the other day, and I was just like, you know what? I'm really concerned. I love you guys. I love you guys. I love your birds. That's the blueberry pomegranate birdie brittle. My birds love that stuff. Yeah. Quinn really loves it, but he's over there. And I'm just like really concerned about everybody's birds right now. And, you know, things are going to start going up in price in the world. And, you know, it's because of what has happened with our pandemic. I don't know if you guys noticed, but it's a little harder to get supplies and stuff like that. And, you know, you just don't know what's going to happen in the future, right? But you can prevent, you know, certain things happening in the future. And that's why I really want to talk about is stocking up on food for your parrots. Dry food. What happened? Did my hair touch him? What happened? Are you okay? You screamed like something just came and attacked you. Did you get scared? But stocking up on food. And I used to say stock up enough for 3 months. Now I'm saying stock up enough for 6 months. And I'm dead serious about this, you guys. Dead serious about this. So I think it's really important. And it's easy to do that. Let me put Thomas here. Let me show you. So, you know, my birds eat all kinds of pellets and all kinds of food. You know, they eat a lot of Christine's Chop Shop. And I'll show you some of that too. Let me put Thomas away because I really want to show you guys this stuff of what I think you could do, and it's affordable and you're going to use it, but it can really save you a lot of misery and your bird from potentially starving to death. So this is what Victoria's going to chew my stuff again. So this is what I've been ordering. So I ordered, so this is the Higgins and Intune. And so you see, that's a nice big bag. So I ordered 6 of these bags. I'm not messing around. And so I've been ordering like, so they don't all come at the same time. And that's just one type of pellet I've ordered. I've ordered many different types of pellets, but I'll order like one a month, a different type of pellet. That way we don't run out. And then I just slowly use the oldest one first because, you know, it'll go bad, but they keep a long time. And then you can also get like pasta, like quinoa pasta here. They got the bag. You can order quinoa pasta. Also the Christine Chop Shop. So we have, this is so good. If fresh veggies are hard to get again, this is the soak and serve chop. So I have a number of these. Thanks to many of you. You guys are always sending me Christine's Chop Shop, and we go through it like crazy. But this is also wonderful, and this is something that zoos are starting to order from Christine Chop Shop as well. So she's getting recognized all over the country. And this is what she sends out to when birds, rescues have disasters, like there was the big fire at Parrots, not Parrots First, Foster Parrots. She sent a bunch of these, right? Because with that, all you need is clean, warm water, and you can mix that. And, you know, with pellets, that's a really nice meal. Another thing is, you know, you got to also understand that the water supply could go bad. So you want to have plenty of water for your birds. And then you also want to have water filters that will clean the water. And of course, I left it in the other room, but I got this really cool thing that cleans out the water. There could be all kinds of sewage, there could be all kinds of sludge, and it'll actually clean out the water. And I really want you to see it. So I'm going to go grab it. Jesse's going to take over. You're going to take over? Do something nice for them. Dance for them. Dance, Jesse, dance. Dance. Okay, so here it is. Sorry, you guys. Puppies like making noise at me. So this thing is really cool. And they've got bigger ones, but if you have to leave your home, it'll be good to have something that doesn't take much room and will filter the water. So this thing, you can literally take toilet water, which hopefully you won't have to, and it has a filter in there, and it will clean the water, and then you can serve it to yourself and your parrots. And this is what it is. I don't get paid for showing you. I just want you guys to see, because I really think it's important, you know. And so first of all, you just want to store enough water is what you want to do. But if it ever comes to that situation where you guys have to leave, you want to be able to have something that will really filter out water. So if you're in a hurricane or what, you know, just anything, you can just find any kind of water and run it through this and be able to give your birds some fresh water and yourself. So it's just always good to think about things like that and just plan ahead, and always have like apples that last a long time, sweet potatoes last a long time, right, Jesse? Stuff like that will keep for a while. Watermelons, when they're in season, that'll keep as well. And, you know, that's another reason why I like Christine's Chop Shop. I'm always telling her she should put it on her website. You know, it's like the perfect food to purchase, to keep and store if you were to ever have a disaster, because she has the crackers and all that. And then also she has the sprouted bites, which I have right here. So, and I actually like to add a little bit of water, hot water to them, and mix it into the soak and serve. So she has no clue I was going to say this stuff, but I just want, this video is just pretty much on stuff that, is going to keep and her stuff keeps. So I just wanted to let you guys know that. So plan ahead and start ordering if you can, and plan for like 6 months. And if you got a bunch of birds, you're going to have a lot of food to store, but it's important. Who's just said hi? Chloe the Shorky Poo. Hey, Chloe. Angel Frank's here. Hi, April. I take my Angel to the new veterinarian on May 18th. She costs a lot, but I will do anything for my Angel. So she gets this thyroid medicine. I saved up on his medicine for a while. Oh, you see, that is, it's all about planning ahead, and that's what you've done. And I hope it's a good vet visit. You've waited so long. It's so hard for, certain areas, even here now, to see a good vet because everybody's so busy and behind because of this pandemic thing. Oh, Stella, I love how she has to walk through a base just to sit back down. Yeah, well, yeah, there's trees, there's all kinds of stuff. It's like a maze. So do you guys want to hear what I've been doing this week besides making bird toys? Hey, Lori, you have a question about your kayik. Let's hear it. I would love to hear it. So as Lori's typing, so I've been doing a lot of rescue work. Did you guys see the video today by any chance? So we rescued this cute little conure. We don't quite have a name yet. She had many names, and she was living with her elderly mom who was in her 90s, and she fell and broke her leg. And so that was really sad. And so she went into the hospital and got COVID and got really sick, but survived. But she's not going to be able to come out of the hospital from what it sounds. And so her son, Kirk, had to move in to take care of the little conure. And he has no bird experience, so he was doing his best. I'm going to go get Thomas. And so Animal Alliance and I went in and we rescued this little one. It's a really sweet video because you can tell he's done his absolute best. And he's just really sweet. He's such a nice man. Excuse me? Hello, Mr. Wendell. Hello. Come here. Let's see. Come here. I want him to see you too. Come here. Okay, so let's see. I'm probably going to get bit. So can you guys tell who's who? Can you tell which one's Thomas and which one's Quinn? Let me see. I can't see the comments. Oh, and Thomas does not like Quinn. All right. There we go. Could you tell which was which? Who's this one? Do you know who that one is? They don't even look alike, I don't think. Okay, so there's Lori's comment. He sometimes gets a belly ache when he gets into something he shouldn't, and he will throw up. Yes, this is Quinn. That's right. CB, it's so well, that doesn't sound good. Is there any way to keep him out of eating things? Yes, it's Quinn, you guys. It's Quinn. Is there any way you can keep him out of him eating things? Because that's dangerous, because I mean eventually something's going to get stuck. So if he does have a bellyache, I would take him to a vet. I mean, he might have something stuck in there. Is he pooping? Or does his stool look normal? Does he have the urates? Does he have the clear liquid? Does he have the poop? Does he have all three in there? I mean, if he's eating things that he shouldn't, and what kind of things is he eating? Like, is eating material? I need to know more. But it usually takes a while because he has pain. Do you think probiotic would help? No. I think he probably should go see a vet. He eats material? Okay. So if he's eating material, did he have a sleepy hut and he's eating the foam or that fiber? If he's eating that, he's not gonna be able to pass that. And what happens is that just stays packed in the stomach and it just keeps on, he does. Okay. So basically what happens when they're eating, that food sometimes slides through, but then a lot of it starts to stay and it starts to expand and it gets infected. He needs to go to the vet. I would say it's an emergency. There's no probiotics, there's nothing that's going to be able to help that. Because that's why I don't like toys that have foam. That's why I don't like toys that have plastic. That's why I don't like toys that have cotton or material. That's why like all our toys that we make are natural. So if they swallow, they'll be able to digest them or they'll poop them out and they won't get stuck. Well, I'm really careful, but he will get into the cream or cream cheese with my husband. Well, okay. So cream cheese will flow through, but so cream cheese is not the problem. What I would worry about is, but you don't want him eating cream cheese, obviously. I would keep him away from material. I would keep him away from plastics, plastic bags, stuff like that. You don't want him to eat anything that's not going to digest, and definitely watch him with avocados because kaiques, as you know, they get into trouble awfully quick and they're always thinking, huh, Puffy? Yeah, so I have to really watch Puffy and make sure he doesn't eat anything that hurts him. Yes, and dairy isn't good for them either, and that will hurt their stomach if they have too much. A taste is okay once in a while, but they can't really digest the dairy. Yes, they are fast, and that's why you can't just let your kaique run around and just do whatever, because they will eat something that will eventually really hurt them, or an animal or something in the house will get them. So kaiques, it's like having a toddler running around. You got to keep an eye on them every single second. How can you take care of so many parrots at the same time? I never stop moving. It's a lot of work, but you know what? These birds all needed me. Most of them are rescues except for the Puff Man and Baby. I got them before I knew there was a parrot crisis. I got Baby when I was a kid, and they were in bad situations where I was their last resort. Kaiques are very smart and temperamental, yeah, and they are so smart. I want to say they might be even smarter than an African gray. I don't know, but they are so smart. Okay, thank you so much. I will call the vet. It's just hard now, I know, but definitely get the process going. Definitely call the vet, and before you have a serious emergency, and you have to go take him to the emergency like at 3:00 in the morning, right? Because now he's vomiting blood, and then you don't get to pick who your veterinarian is, and it's way more expensive, and you don't sometimes get him to the right place that he needs to, right? So definitely take action now if you can. I know it's hard. I do. I have to keep an eye on my Quaker too. He gets into things. I know. I got a folded Quaker for like the second time in my lifetime the other day. It was so neat. They're illegal here, so you don't get to see them too often. And I can't say where I held that bird either. So, but they are so precious. How is your friend in Florida who is sick with COVID? Cameron, thank you for asking. I've looked on her thing, and she has some good days and then she has some bad days. I mean, that COVID just really, she got it a second time. She got the second time, I believe her daughter had gotten it and brought it in on accident. And, her daughter lives, I think it's like an hour away or more than an hour away. So she came over, but, when you're that sick, you're vulnerable to so much. So she's still fighting, you guys. She's still fighting, and thank you so much. Her GoFundMe went over $3,000. The GoFundMe that we all raised money for. Isn't that great? So that, she's just so thankful for that. Like, we were able to keep her in her house. So that was flock power. I'm gonna toast to that. Oops, sorry, Thomas, I dribbled on him. Okay, so Thomas is really upset. I'm going to put Quinn over here because he does not like. So you would think that two parrots of the same species would get along, and they do not. Nope. You don't care for Quinn, do you? Nope, not at all. Not at all. Oh, there's Greta. April, I messaged you about a parrot who needs rehoming whenever you have time to look. You know, I've been off of my messenger because honestly, I'm kind of scared to use it. Because messenger collects all kinds of information. Will you email me instead? Oh, sorry, Victoria. Will you email me instead at parrotplayhouse@gmail.com, Greta? Thank you. I'm so sorry I missed that. Yeah, I'm scared of messenger, you guys. It collects everything. Like, it gets into your bank records. It, like, if you have it uploaded to your phone and you're doing like credit card transactions or, you know, anything you're Googling, your bank account, like, it gets into everything, because whether you realize it or not, when you download Messenger from Facebook, you're giving them the right to go through all your stuff, store all your stuff, store all your passwords. It's crazy. CB, my rescue cockatiel will try to eat drywall corners on purpose, on the wall corners when he is out. Have you ever heard of this before? I've seen birds do that. And what you can do is you can get these, they're like, you get them at Home Depot and they're like plastic corners. And people also get them for rabbits that chew corners. And you just put them, they're hard plastic, put them and drill them in to your corners, and they won't be able to do that anymore, because you need to stop that, because there's all kinds of nasty stuff in drywall too. You know, this is why parrots were never designed for captivity, right? They were never meant to live in homes, and because they sure can get hurt in our homes, and they're like termites, right? They chew on everything. Look what, you know, Victoria got into my chair, so that's not good. Look how fast she did that. PI girl emailed me too with something that might help Cameron. Okay, I'll take a look, you guys. I've been so busy with rescues. Like, it's been really crazy, you guys. So as you know, when you're rescuing birds, they require vet care, and then you have to find homes for them. So I'm working with Animal Alliance of San Diego. You guys have seen videos. You know, Victoria Huffman rescued Rocky, Bella, Liberty, you know, a lot of cockatoos, but now we got hit with the conure, and now there's some more birds that need to come in. There's not enough room, and there's not enough money. And so this is the problem. So that's why, you know, this person trying to rehome a bird that Greta's sending over, I'm running out of options. And it's really hard when you're running out of options, because that's the stuff that keeps me up at night. And I just can't sleep. It really haunts me knowing that I can't help them all, and that some of these birds are going to fall into the parrot crisis. And sometimes there's nothing you can do, because the breeders and the pet shops just keep making more baby birds. And so I did a home check of a very nice woman that's interested in adopting. So so you guys hopefully you saw the conure video today. If not, watch it and share it, because I made that video just so people can start to think about, what are they going to do with their birds? Shall they become too ill to take care of their birds? You know, as you get up in age, it's, you know, when I'm 90, I'm not going to be able to keep up with these birds, right? So you need to have a plan, and it's hard to think about that, right? And so, but we all need to start thinking about that, and thinking about, if something happened to us, and you know, it could happen at any age, we really need to have a plan what's going to happen to our birds. Because if you don't have a plan, what happens is animal control will most likely come in, and the birds will go into probate, and you don't want that. For your birds to go into probate and sit in a state shelter or a city shelter, because they're considered property, right? They're considered property, and then the family members will sell them off or whatever. You know, some people don't understand that parrots are children, and I've seen the craziest things happen, and it's just terrible. So you really need to have a plan, and you need to have it in your will. And you need to have, you know, executor of the will, and you need to have it just laid out. And you can find copies of that on the internet where you can feel stuff like that. So this little bird, fortunately, the son cared a lot, and he just didn't know what to do with this little bird. So he had it 1.5 years in the home, hoping his mom would get out of the hospital, but she's not. And so now I need to find a home for this parrot, this little conure. And I also need to find a home for the Collectus Trinity. If you guys saw that video, it was her vet exam. And I also need to find a home for Chewy. He's a lilac crown Amazon. And I also need to find a home for another Amazon. So the list is getting bigger. There's more birds coming in. And when you're looking for homes, it's not that easy. So there was like 40 applications for the Eclectus Trinity, who's absolutely gorgeous, like stunning. And that's what makes it difficult, because everybody, including 3-year-olds, want her. Thank you, CB, for the super chat. That is, look, a little thank you, kitty. Thank you so much. That is so sweet. That is so sweet. Thank you. So you have to be so careful with that, right? Trinity has escaped in her previous home 4 times. Flew away. And they were lucky to get her back. So this is a bird that bolts, gets out, super smart. This is a bird that's terrified of dogs. So she can't be in a house with a big dog. Can you imagine? It would be like us being in a house with a big tiger. They'd be terrible. So she can't be in a house with a dog. She can't be in a house with a child, because children, they go in and out. They have friends coming in and out. She needs basically one person in that house that works from home, because she has separation anxiety, and she's extremely hormonal. So she needs somebody that's not going to be like stroking her back, stroking her tummy, encouraging egg laying. So it is, okay, I'll do that in just a second, bird lovers. And I'll also tell them something, why those disposable masks are so terrible. There's a couple of reasons. And so, it's not like we can just give this bird to anybody, right? So this is just like a little behind the scenes of when you have a rescue, which I don't. I help Victoria Huffman from Animal Alliance. What you have to go through looking at these applications, and then people get really mad at you. It's like, sorry, you have a kid, it's not going to work for this bird. Or sorry, you have a golden retriever. I don't care how sweet it is. This bird freaks out if it sees a dog. I don't want it living in fear the rest of its life. And people get upset, but I'm there for, we're about the bird. So finding the perfect match for the bird. I think I found a woman that is the perfect match for the bird. The bird or her don't realize it yet. They're going to meet on Tuesday. So I really liked her. I went to her house. I did her home check. Lives by herself. She has an African gray that is completely spoiled. She lives in an apartment, so that might be the only downside, because Trinity is kind of loud. But if she's at home all day with her, I think, we can control that. And she understands about body language, and she's willing to learn. Like, she took the peace class when it was suggested, like she signed up right away. So she's really great. She doesn't smoke. She doesn't cook with Teflon pans, no essential oils. Like, I walked in her house, I was very happy with the situation. It's what Trinity needs. So they're going to meet each other, and she's also going to meet the other birds. She's interested in Chewy, the lilac crown Amazon. But I really think, and I'm just going to suggest, I'm not going to push, Trinity would do really well, and I think she would love Trinity. So we'll see, and I'm going to film the whole thing, you guys. I want you guys to really see what it takes to rescue a bird and what you have to go through to find the perfect home. And what might be a perfect home for one bird isn't going to be a perfect home for another bird. And I really hope we can find the perfect home for that little conure that we just rescued, because she's so sweet. She's just one of those that just wants to sit right here. She's like this big. She's a little pineapple conure, and she just wants to feel safe and just loved. And bless her heart, she's mourning her mom, who isn't gonna ever see her again. And it's just so sad. So you just gotta help these birds find their way, and it's really hard, because if you mess up, once that bird leaves the rescue and is in their home, that's it. And if you picked the wrong person, or if that person lied to you, which they do, and put on a front, and then when that bird went into their home, things changed, that's it. And I actually know of a rescue right now that has happened to, and that bird is very sick. They just got that bird back, and that bird was treated really, really bad. Their application looked unbelievable. Their home check was fantastic. Intelligent people. But they have destroyed the bird and abused the bird. And so, you know, that's why, you know, when people go, you know, rescues make it impossible, but that's just on the other side, you guys, because I know you guys don't get to hear that side, but that's what we're dealing with. And so you're going to get to see the whole process here at Parrot Playhouse. And so first you'll see me upload her home check. So we'll get to go into her home. We'll get all snoopy. We'll see what's going on in there. Now, I pretty much knew we were, I was going to like her and meet her spoiled African gray that she rescued and her extremely spoiled parakeets. So that'll be fun, right? It'll be fun. Her name's Tara. She's absolutely just a wonderful person, and she wants to save more birds. And in fact, she had a deposit on a baby bird, and then all of a sudden she was just like, what am I doing? What am I doing? There's birds out there that need help. And that breeder ended up not calling her back, and we called her, and here we are. So it's just so exciting. So exciting. I'm new here. Could you say hi to your parrot for me? There are so many parrots in here. Which one? That's Jessie right there. Welcome, official Salish. We're so happy to see you. And then there's the king, Mr. Bueno, and baby's back there. And they're the two love bugs, baby, and what's his name today? He's the puff man. He's being good. The puff man. He's not the puff monster, but there's birds all around. Okay, I just got in. Is this about Oliver, maybe? No. I don't know who Oliver is. Is Oliver another rescue birdie? Okay, bird lover. Please ask everyone to cut the loops on the disposable masks when throwing them away. Yes. So the loops on your disposable mask, you guys, like, it is a real problem. I actually saw a bird by the lake with the mask, the loop on the mask stuck in the neck, and then the other part was wrapped around the feet. I was trying to get this bird. It's happening to a lot of wildlife right now. So you want to cut the loops and you just want to tie that mask. But what's best are the disposable masks, you guys, because honestly, those masks, I mean, what's best are the masks that you do not throw away, that you reuse, sorry. But you know the masks that are disposable? So I know, I'm weird. I got a microscope and I looked at it under my microscope. I don't want to be breathing those masks, really. There was a lot of fibers in there and it was just kind of creepy. So I just think it's another motivator to use cloth mask or whatever, if you're going to use mask or not use mask. But definitely, if you're going to use a disposable, throw them away and be responsible, because, oh my goodness, so many animals are getting hurt. Okay, Tara. Oh, there's Tara. Emergency and disaster preparedness is so important. I live on an island. Oh, it's not the Tara. I was talking about a Tara. On a fault line. Ooh, in a tsunami zone. Between two volcanoes. Have go bags for me and my pets at home, in the car, and storage unit. Yeah, it's like no joke. Like, the Caribbean is being hit by a volcano right now. Yeah, like, you know, I think San Diegans get really lazy. I know we do here. But let me tell you, there are all kinds of disasters that can happen. So it's not hard to have carriers ready to go, water ready, and, you know, extra gas. I actually have a disaster video I made, and I thought it was good. I don't know. I'll have to, you know, I'll post it up on the very front, you know, at the top when people first see the channel. I'll run that for a little while so people can see that, and maybe I'll put the link below here. It's just good, you guys. And even like when the power goes out, I even have a headlamp. It's like, it's so cheap. Just put it a strap and light, and so you can be moving around grabbing birds if you lose power. And we did one time here with an earthquake, and I had that headlamp, just boom, and it was great. And it's always good to have like a flashlight. See, I'm like, no joke. Like I have, and then like you see like, oh my gosh, like we need help, we need a rescue, hello. Okay, sorry, I'll put that away. I love this thing. And then if somebody messes with you, this thing is so hard, you can just like clock them on the head and protect your birds. But yeah, so I have flashlights in here. If the lights go down, I can just grab, protect my birds, do whatever it takes, right? So we're ready to go in here at Parrot Playhouse for sure. So yeah, now you guys really think I'm crazy. I just got here and almost missed it, and you're probably terrified by what you just saw walking in here, me swinging the flashlight like that. But yeah, it's super important, you guys, and having smoke alarms and all that. Okay, what else have I missed? I have a great resource for planning your bird's future with you. YouTube video. How do I share it with everyone? I guess you could just share it right on here. I wish somebody would grab my my emergency disaster video and plop it here, because it's really good. It's really, really good. Okay, let's see. What does Greta say? This lady will pay for the veterinarian and will pay for any expenses. She is just getting too old. Okay. And is she in San Diego, Greta? So, see, oh, it's shut off. So, is she in San Diego? Because then I will start working on that, trying to help her, see what we can do. And see, that's just so, Florida. She's in Florida. Okay. I'm opposite part of the country. So we got to like find somebody out in Florida. There's some good rescues in Florida, and then there's some fake rescues in Florida. And when you talk to rescues and when they say that they always have room, that is my first light bulb goes off, warning signs that this is not a real rescue. Why do they have room for cockatoos and all these birds all the time? No rescue has room right now. So you just got to be careful, because what a lot of them do, they flip them or they hand them over to breeders. They sell them to breeders and they breed them. So we'll have to work together. I'll have to reach out to some people in Florida. That's a tough place because I don't trust a lot of Florida. But I love Florida. I have family that live in Florida, but because I'm so far away, I wish I could just go there, right, and meet people and help her. It's just hard. It's hard placing birds here in San Diego. Okay, Peekaboo Cockatoo. My son lives in San Diego. Oh, is he a bird person? Does he want to foster a bird? Does he want to adopt a bird? But Greta, I will help. I promise you I will help her. I'll do everything I can to help. Absolutely. And thank you for letting me know. So do you guys have any questions? Any questions? Is there anything you want to tell me about what's going on with your birds and in your lives? And it's just so good to see everybody here. But there have been so many rescues. And then also there is a citron crested cockatoo that's going to be needing rescue as well coming up. Just wondering if you knew about someone here. I don't know anyone here, and she wouldn't put him in a rescue. Florida is like a different country to me. Being over here in San Diego, I really don't know anybody there. But what I'll do is I'm gonna reach out to Randall. You know Randall. So Randall's in Florida. I would reach out to Randall because Randall's actually in Florida, and she's gonna have a better idea of who to talk to maybe. Your son fell in love with your bird, but he hasn't been a huge bird person before. Yeah, it's a whole life commitment, let me tell you. And Victoria, come over here. There we go. There we go. There we go. But you never know, because you know what? Sometimes all it takes is just like this, and then you become a bird person. Because I wasn't a cockatoo person till I met Victoria Cockatoo, and then I was just smitten. Hi, April. I was wondering, how do you clean your parrot's food and water dishes? So their food, what I'll do, especially their blueberries and fruits and stuff, like blueberries, snap peas, stuff like that, that kind of have a shell or skin around it. I'll use water and apple cider vinegar and I'll soak it for a little bit and move it around and rinse it. And so that's how I clean the produce and different stuff. And then their bowls, I use soap and water, hot water and soap, and I'll let it sit for like 5 minutes, let it kill everything, and rinse it, and it's ready to go. Or you can also use a dishwasher as well. So that's how I do it. I had a citron. He was a rescue from a rundown feed store. Yes, yes, yes. This is April's disaster prepare video. Ooh, thank you, Cheryl. That's awesome. That's great. I haven't. We need to blow the dust off of that and get it going again. Thank you so much. I never thought I would like birds 6 years ago, and now I have 5. Let me tell you, that's how it happens. I think his lifestyle right now wouldn't be the right for a bird. He loves backpack hiking and likes to pick up and go. Yeah. Yeah, you know, I honestly can't even go out to dinner with all these birds. I mean, it really disrupts them. They like to eat at a certain time. They basically, you know, they don't like me to leave them. Look at this. I feel so it's hard. It's hard. You basically got to just with me, I've given my life to them. And I'm totally fine with it. Hi, Thomas. Hi, Thomas. Are you a good boy? Are you a good boy? I love you so much. Yeah, you little old man. You're such a little old man. He's such a good bird. I love him so much. Thank you, April. Oh, you're welcome. You're so welcome. You never know though, you know, as he gets older, he might, oh, there's some wings. Oh, look at those. Oh, look at those wings. Yes. It's a lot of dedication, but I got to tell you, I am so honored. So honored. Yes, I am so honored to spend my life with them. Had I known this when I was a kid, like a tiny kid, oh my gosh, I would be like, I wouldn't be able to go to sleep. Like, I want to be an adult, like, right now, you know, if I knew I was going to be living with all these birds when I was, like, 5. Can you imagine? Phoenix Landing, perfect. They have a great online class. I've taken a few. Oh, did you just take the class on Sunday? That was really good. Yeah, so I took a Phoenix Landing class on Sunday. It was excellent, you guys. They had different veterinarians. They covered a lot about, I mean, look at this. Like, that's like battle time for me. That's like I wake up and these birds are going crazy. You'd think they haven't eaten for a week. Everybody's panicked. So I'm trying to get everybody up, and you know, I'm trying to listen and take notes, and everybody's screaming. I'm trying to get the bowls and all that. Yes, Phoenix Landing. And so I was trying to listen, so I'm going to have to re-listen to it. Because if you purchase the course, it was only $35, and it goes to the Phoenix Landing, right? They're amazing. It goes to a good cause. You can watch it again. So I'm gonna have to watch it when everybody's asleep. What is Phoenix Landing? It is a sanctuary, and I believe that they adopt as well. And they have birds inside and they have birds outside. They have some pretty awesome aviaries. And yes, so they're in the Midwest. Definitely check them out. They're amazing. I really love them, and you can follow them on Facebook and Instagram. And yeah, I just love them interacting with their birds and watching them feed their birds and watching the birds fly in the aviaries. It's really cool. They do a nice job there. So, and another one I love to, that's going to have education coming up is the Oasis Sanctuary. So I'm really excited to see that. It's supposed to be in May, their big event. They're going to have a bunch of guest speakers. Christine Wood is going to be a speaker for diet, parrot nutrition. So that's going to be cool. And so I don't know how much it is to attend, but it's going to be on Zoom. But once again, all that money goes to all their 900 plus parrots. It's a lot of parrots. Can you imagine that? Holy Batmobile. That's all I got to say. Yes, they adopt, and you have to take their classes to adopt. See, that's excellent. That's what Parrot Education and Adoption Center does here. They have the classes, and that's, you know, when Animal Alliance now has somebody interested in adopting, she's sending them over to take the class. And you can also take the class, I think, still online. And regardless, even if you're not adopting or whatnot, that class that Peace gives is also really good for a brush up of parrot owners that have had their birds for a while. You know, I think it's only like $20 to take their class, and then you can take classes for the entire year if you want. And they have all kinds of classes. So, and then Phoenix Landing has classes. I love that. Perfect. So, you know, that's what you have to do. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Did you just give me a kissy? Oh, you're so cute. He's so cute. I'm so lucky to have him. The classes are free. Mid-Atlantic, are they? They are. What? Are they free? Oh, we'll have to check that out. We'll have to check that out. So, but yeah, so there's education out there, you guys, like really good education, you know, at Phoenix Landing and Parrot Education and Adoption Center online. And then, you know, Susan Freidman is going to have her training course. It's really intense, starting in July, and it's Thursday night. It's basically on body language. I mean, you have to write essays. It's intense. I'm going to take it again. I think it goes for like 3 months, and that course is unbelievable. So I'm going to take that course again. I took it 10 years ago. I want to take it again because I know I'm going to learn more now because I know so much more than I did 10 years ago. So it's just great. And then Susan Freidman's incredible. She teaches so many of the people that are around now. She's an incredible teacher, and she's actually a professor, and she's also I believe she's a psychiatrist for humans, and that's why she got an African gray is the story. And then she was just like, oh my gosh, they're a lot like children with autism. And she used to, I believe, work with children that were special needs with autism. And so she was so fascinated because they're brilliant like children that have autism. You know, they've got these superpowers and totally intelligent. And so you just got to learn how to bring it out in them. And that's how parrots are. And so now she's teaching courses on parrots and animals, all kinds of stuff. So the bird world's lucky to have her. I can't wait to take that course again. Phoenix Landing and Companion Parrots Rehome have great classes open to everyone, not just potential adopters over Zoom or Microsoft Teams, and they are free unless you need to get supplies. Can somebody get the link and stick it on here? Would you mind? That would be so good for everybody to go to those classes. Because, you know, there's a lot of information on YouTube, but let me tell you, probably 90% of the stuff on YouTube and social media is not correct. And so when you're taking these courses from Phoenix Landing, from the Oasis Sanctuary, from Parrot Education and Adoption Center, now that's correct, because I know Peace, Parrot Education and Adoption Center, I used to teach that course to people for them. And it's the teachings of Dr. Susan Freidman. So we've taken her courses. So, you know, it's reliable, because there's a lot of information out there that's not right. And it's such a shame when that happens, because everybody's just trying to help their birds, right? Could you share how to find Susan's course? Does she have a business? So if you just look up Dr. Susan Freidman, I think it's F-R-I-E, oh God, D-A-M, Freidman, it's probably wrong. It will be online, sound on, and I am quiet, but at 4 in the morning, my bird is ringing his bell instead of sleeping. Yeah, Thomas starts screaming. So what I'll do is I will give me a couple hours. Yes, thank you, Cheryl, for that correct spelling. F-R-I-E-D-M-A-N. I butchered it. I will have it up here for you guys so you can click and see that course. So I'll try to get it up as soon as I can. But I recommend, boy, if you guys took that course, it's a hard course. And she only takes so many people, so you want to sign up early. You took that course, it would be amazing. But also take the Phoenix Landing courses. Those sound great, and it sounds like they're giving them regularly. I need to check those out and start sharing those on my site. Thank you so much for bringing that up, because, you know, we need more education out there. And that's really awesome education, because that's how we control this. This is how we slow down the parrot crisis. The more we know, the better we'll do. The better we'll do, it'll be, we won't let them down, right? So we just can't let them down. And these guys are wild animals, and they're really hard to keep happy and healthy in captivity. So we have, you know, we need to learn, we need to know a lot, we need to learn a lot. And education never stops with them. We have to continue our education. It's not like you get to a point where you know everything about birds. We still don't know much about birds. Like some of the veterinarians I talk to say, there's still so much we don't know about birds. We're so behind in veterinary care compared to dogs and cats. We're like 10 years behind in medicine with birds, and we just basically do the best we can do. So it's like we got to constantly keep learning, educating ourselves to make life better for them. Check both rescues Facebook page and you'll find the schedules. Perfect. So go to Phoenix Landing on Facebook, go to Parrot Education Adoption Center on Facebook, and you will find the schedules. Thank you for that. Thank you, thank you. So you guys, I hope this live stream was somewhat fun and somewhat educational. You got to see the birds. You guys were really good today, by the way. You were really good too, Puffy. Yeah. Do you want to come out and say hi? Let me see. I'm kind of hesitant on bringing Puffy out. Yes. Oh, so they have a companion parrots rehome classes. They also partner with Phoenix Landing. Oh, that sounds great. Let me see. I'm bring Puffy out. Let me see if he wants to come out. So I'm going to turn you to Jesse. Jesse's really calm right now, which is fine. That means he must be content. Thank you, Thomas. Okay, so let's see what the puff monster. Do you want to come out? Are you going to be nice? Oh, baby's eyes are dilating already. Do you see his eyes? Oh, that's not good. Puff monster. He is, okay. Let me get the step-up stick. So body language 101. Yes. Hi. So do you see his eyes dilating? That's a bird that could bite. You see that? Yes, that's the first thing you'll learn with Susan Freeman's class. That's where they want to be left alone. Are you a little hormonal? Yes. Okay, be nice. There we go. We're gonna put you back in with baby. Okay, there we go. Okay, be a good boy. It's okay. Okay, there he is. The Puff Man. He doesn't want to be held today. No. You know, it's interesting. In the morning, he wants to be held. Like, that's when I hold him. That's when we train, do stuff. He goes outside and play. But at night, it changes. And he wants to be left alone. And so I respect that. Okay. Yes, thank you so much for the info, Cheryl. Yes, and so the Puff Man does not want to hang out with us today, and that's okay. He's a good boy. He's a parrot. All right, you guys. Well, we saw a glimpse of the Puff Man. Wasn't that much, but it was enough, right? Yeah, because he doesn't want to hang out with us today, and that's okay. But you want to say goodbye to Victoria Cockatoo? Want to say goodbye? Everything on Susan Freeman's website. Oh, thank you, CB. Everything on Susan Freeman's website has dates for 2020. If anything, Jessie made that sound. If anything, current info, would love to have it. Yeah, because she has one coming up on the 2021. So I was planning on taking that. So if I'll message her and get that for you and see what we can get going. I was expecting to take that. All right, guys. We love you guys. Thank you for being here. I appreciate all the moderators. Thank you for being here. And Birgit, if you're still here, hello. And this is what the bird room looks like right now at Parrot Playhouse. There's Maui. Hi, Maui. He's being such a good kaik. Should we say hi to Maui before we go? Should we say hello? Should we say hello? Hi, Maui. Hello. Hi, baby. Wanna come here? Yes. There he is. He's such a good boy. There's Birgit. You gonna stretch? So Maui, during hormone season, Maui is still a sweetheart. He doesn't turn into like a little puff monster, but what he does is he plucks. Do you see that? So he starts barbering and then he'll pluck. And so this is the time of year he does that. I give him a ton of toys, but he still does that. And so we work on that. I make sure that he gets plenty of sleep. Going to check out, oh good, go check out the video. Awesome. I make sure he gets plenty of sleep and he's on a good diet. But this is something that can happen with hormones. So you just got to really be on top of it. Treat time for being good. Yeah, I think so too. He's such a good boy. And he loves taking showers. So I give him all the showers he wants. Yesterday he was outside and it was actually raining and he absolutely loved it. It was warm enough for them to be outside. So they were all playing in the rain. It was so cool. No, you don't nip your sissy. So they had a blast. And then he had a nice warm shower today inside. But he's such a good boy. He's such a good boy. And he has a lot of energy. Yes, he has a lot of energy. Yeah, my little Kaik rescue. He's absolutely precious, but he doesn't really like the camera that much. But he's actually the one, he doesn't want it right now. When he gets out of the shower, I'll wrap him up and I will dry him in a towel. So I'll just kind of hold him and rock him to sleep. Is that good? Huh? I'll just kind of rock him to sleep. That's sweet potato. Yeah. Yeah. You like that? Yeah. Such a good boy. Oh, I just love him. They are so cute. I'm going to be getting a black cockatoo in a few weeks. Whoa. That's gonna keep you super busy. Wow, a black cockatoo. That's amazing. Treat time, yes. Treat time and bedtime. So we love you guys. And definitely like the stream if you liked it. Subscribe if you haven't, and hit that notification bell because sometimes I don't know when I'm going to upload. It just depends on my birds if they want to go live. And sometimes they don't, so I don't. So, but you will get notified. And also it tells YouTube that you like our stuff. So they will, that's good algorithm, and they'll push the videos to people that need to see these videos to help their birds. And that's what this channel is all about. Making life a better place for these birds, right? And they're humans. Yeah. All right, and then definitely go watch our latest video. It's really good. You'll love it. It's a rescue video. And the title sounds sad, and it is a little sad, but let me tell you, that little bird is clearly loved by the woman's son who moved there to take care of the bird till we got there. And so it ends on a positive note, and it's a to be continued, the move to Animal Alliance and just the journey. And I think Puffy's coming to attack me. The journey of, when you rescue a bird, and then I hope we all can see this bird get adopted, right? So that's gonna be super cool. So we're all gonna get to know this little pineapple conure, and Puffy, now baby's coming down. We're all gonna get to know this pineapple conure, and it's going to be exciting. So flock power, I gotta go. Puffy's coming. We love you. Bye guys. Take care. Puffy. No. Oh, Puffy. What are you doing? No. Okay, that's not nice. Let's Puffy. Come on. We ended the stream. Come here, Victoria. Puffy, hi. Look at you. Are you gonna, oh, come here, little guy. Come, you were really good, Puff Man. I know, it's hard to be good. You can only handle so much. We're done filming. Yeah, we said hello to everybody. Yes, we did. Oh, I love you, babies. But I have bad news. It's bedtime. It's bedtime. I know. But we have to do our medicine first. Okay, can we do our medicine first? Puffy, I need you to come over here and be a good boy. Hi. Hi, Puffy. Oh, and then Miss Queen Victoria. And oh, you're going to dance? She's dancing. Look at you. Aren't you just the prettiest little girl? You were so good. You guys were so patient while we did our live. I really appreciate it, and I thank you so much. I thank you so much. Yes, I do. I thank you because you're so good. Okay, can you come here, Puff? Are you going to bite your mommy? Ooh, okay, let me put Maui away first. You little stinker. Yeah. I was really happy with you guys. You guys were so well behaved. Yes. You made your mommy proud. Yes. Oh, you're so funny. You're so funny. Oh, I have to put you to bed. I have to put you to bed now because we're done streaming. And because I have to put you to bed because tomorrow I'm going to be home all day with you. Does that sound nice? That sounds really nice, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I gotta make a lot of toys tomorrow. I have to make a lot of toys. Yes, I do. So you guys will be playing in the aviaries, okay? All right. What, Mom? Wait. What? What? Grandma is so silly. She's trying to say something. Mom, come in here. I'm not filming anymore. I turned off the camera. Grandma's trying to tell us something. Okay. Here we go. Okay, it's bedtime, guys. Let me get the princess. The little princess. Oh, such a good girl. What, Mom? Come in here. You're upsetting the birds. I'm streaming. I shut it off. Oh my gosh. Oh. Holy Batmobile. Hi guys. I thought, oh, this is so embarrassing. I am blushing. Nobody's leaving. Oh my gosh. We're streaming still? I thought I turned this thing off. I feel like an old lady that can't work the internet. Holy smoke. Okay, no wonder why my mom was like jumping up and down. She's just like, uh-oh, Puffy's coming at me. Jesse's laughing. Oh my gosh. There's a lot of people still on here. Everybody's, the camera is still filming. April is still going. Okay, so that's embarrassing. All right, you guys. Jesse, yeah, and Puffy's coming to attack me. All right, so we're going to really end this stream for real. We love you. That was that. How do I end it, though? Like, see, I can't find the off button. I know, I'm trying to find the off button. Where is the off button? Oh, there it is. Okay. We love you guys. Flock power. How do we turn this off? I gotta turn this off somehow. It's like not turning off today. Are we off? No, we're still on. Turn this thing off.